questioned not just her own health decisions, but the broader implications of how information is communicated to the public. Kelly began to wonder how much we could trust the media and government officials who were disseminating health advice, particularly when the messages seemed contradictory and often shifted over time. She was not the only one who felt confused by the conflicting narratives. Many Americans shared her concerns. As a journalist, Kelly had always prided herself on her pursuit of truth, but the pandemic's rapidly evolving landscape exposed how difficult it was to get clear, consistent answers. Her experience with the vaccine side effects led her to speak out against the increasing pressures to conform to a specific narrative, urging people to ask questions and to demand transparency. She became an advocate for open dialogue, emphasizing the importance of presenting a variety of perspectives, especially in situations where people's lives and well-being were at stake. We need more honest conversations about the side effects of vaccines, about the true risks and benefits, she said, sharing her personal health struggles. Kelly believed that the media should be a place where all voices are heard, not just the ones that fit the prevailing narrative. Kelly's openness about her health journey resonated deeply with her audience. Many viewers had similar experiences with the vaccine and felt comforted by her willingness to discuss uncomfortable truths. She created a space for people to express their doubts and frustrations, and in doing so, she earned a level of respect and admiration from people who saw her as someone willing to stand up for what she believed was right, regardless of the potential backlash. This advocacy for transparency and accountability wasn't just limited to the world of health. It also extended to the way the media covers politics, global events, and social issues. Kelly had a front-row seat to the inner workings of the media machine, and she was keenly aware of its power to shape public opinion. Over the years, she began to question whether certain stories were being covered in a way that was designed to inflame emotions rather than inform the public. Was the media feeding into division for ratings and profit? How could we as consumers of news better navigate the complex and often biased landscape? Kelly's time at NBC marked a significant shift in her approach to journalism. At Fox, she had become a star because of her unapologetic approach to interviewing politicians, celebrities, and public figures. Her reputation as a tough, no-nonsense journalist was cemented during her tenure. But after moving to NBC, Kelly found herself in a different environment, where her straightforward style was often seen as confrontational, and her willingness to speak out against the status quo was met with resistance from her colleagues. Despite the challenges, Kelly continued to speak her truth. She used her platform at NBC to discuss issues such as the dangers of misinformation, the importance of fact-checking, and the need for greater accountability in both the media and government. Her move to NBC also saw her take on a new role as a host of Megyn Kelly Today, a morning talk show that tackled a variety of topics, including politics, culture, and social issues. While the show was met with some early success, it faced significant challenges in terms of viewership and reception, leading to its eventual cancellation in 2018. The cancellation of her NBC show marked another turning point in Kelly's career. Despite the setbacks, she refused to be defined by her failures. Instead, she pivoted to a new platform, podcasting. The Megyn Kelly Show allowed her to explore a broader range of topics in a more unfiltered and personal way. Through her podcast, Kelly has continued to push for honest and open discussions on a variety of issues, from politics and media to health and personal development. Her career has not been without controversy, but Kelly has maintained a sense of integrity that has earned her a loyal following. She has always been willing to challenge the status quo, to ask difficult questions, and to speak out when she believes something isn't right. This willingness to engage in difficult conversations and tackle tough issues head-on has made Kelly one of the most fascinating figures in modern media. Whether she's taking on political figures, media moguls, or public health authorities, Kelly has proven time and time again that she is not afraid to stand up for what she believes in. Beyond her career, Kelly's personal growth and the lessons she has learned throughout her life continue to shape her narrative. She has become a symbol of resilience, showing that even in the face of adversity, whether it's dealing with the loss of her father, navigating the challenges of her marriage, or facing health issues, she can rise above and continue to move forward. Megyn Kelly is a woman who has learned to embrace her flaws and her strengths, who has faced difficult choices and come out stronger on the other side. In the end, Megyn Kelly's story is one of transformation, courage, and persistence. From her beginnings in a small town to becoming a household name in the world of media, her journey has been anything but ordinary. As she continues to navigate her career and personal life, one thing is clear: Megyn Kelly will not be easily categorized, and she will continue to challenge the world around her in ways that spark conversations, provoke thought, and inspire others to take a deeper look at the media, politics, and their own lives. Her story is far from over, and with each revelation and every new project she embarks upon, we can expect more insights into the woman behind the headlines, offering us a window into the life of a fearless journalist, a loving mother, a determined advocate, and a woman of unwavering principles. Megyn Kelly's journey in the media world has been filled with ups and downs, but it's the way she navigated these challenges and controversies that has shaped her into a compelling figure. As she continued to question the transparency of the information presented to the public, Kelly began to probe deeper into the role the media plays in shaping public opinion. She became increasingly vocal about what she believed was a systemic issue with how wars, particularly, were covered by the press. Kelly argued that selective reporting and biased media coverage have the power to sway public sentiment on military actions, and she started to challenge the traditional narratives surrounding conflicts. Her belief that critical information was often kept quiet led her to become a strong advocate for more open discussions, particularly when it came to the media's handling of sensitive topics like wars and political events. Her commitment to pointing out what she perceived as media bias, especially during the pandemic and in political matters, has made her a controversial figure among those who believe that some of her claims challenge the status quo. Nonetheless, it has also earned her a reputation as a media watchdog. Kelly's transformation from a television personality to an outspoken critic of the media landscape is a reflection of her deepening commitment to uncovering the truth. She is increasingly focused on exposing what she sees as poor journalism, positioning herself as a champion for fair and honest reporting. She has spoken out on several occasions about the dangers of misinformation and the problems with echo chambers, where individuals are only exposed to viewpoints that align with their own beliefs. Kelly has urged her audience to be skeptical of the narratives they are fed by traditional media outlets and social media platforms, which often fuel misinformation at a rapid pace. She believes that society needs to be more critical of the news it consumes, and she's advocated for creating a more informed public, especially when it comes to political and social issues. One of the most defining aspects of Kelly's career has been her political views, which have sparked intense debate throughout her time in the media spotlight. Kelly has never been afraid to share her opinions, even when they don't align with the mainstream political ideology. After years of working with Fox News, she became known as a conservative figure, but her views often go beyond the simple labels that people try to place on her. Kelly identifies as an independent, which makes her stand out in today's polarized political environment. She holds liberal views on certain issues, such as her support for the legalization of certain substances. She believes the war on drugs has been a failure and that a new approach is needed, one that focuses on treatment and reform rather than criminalization. On the topic of immigration, Kelly has expressed support for more legal immigrants, believing that a diverse population only strengthens the fabric of America. However, she has also raised concerns about Muslim immigration in Europe, a stance that has put her in the crosshairs of critics who view her comments as controversial and politically charged. When it comes to gun control, Kelly has surprised many by openly criticizing the National Rifle Association, NRA, following the tragic Parkland shooting in 2018. Her calls for stricter gun laws placed her in direct opposition to many of her conservative colleagues and supporters, highlighting the complex and evolving nature of her views on social and political issues. Kelly's views on gender and LGBTQ+ issues have also evolved over time. In 2022, she openly stated that she no longer supports the use of preferred pronouns, which she argued could lead to harmful ideas about gender. Her remarks sparked debates about the growing divide over gender identity issues, and Kelly found herself at the center of these heated conversations. She has also voiced concerns about transgender athletes competing in women's sports, which is a point of contention for many who argue that such athletes have an unfair advantage. Furthermore, Kelly has raised questions about gender-affirming care for minors, a stance that has led to criticism from those who believe in the importance of access to such care. Despite the backlash, Kelly has remained firm in her positions, continuing to engage with her audience in open dialogue. Kelly's journey through controversy did not end with her time at Fox News. After her departure from NBC in 2019, Kelly found herself facing another pivotal moment in her career. The end of her time with NBC was a result of a major public fallout following comments she made about Halloween costumes and blackface in 2018. Despite her apology, NBC decided to cancel her show, which left many questioning whether Kelly's career could recover from the scandal. However, true to form, Kelly took control of her narrative and made a triumphant return in 2020 with her own media company, Devil May Care Media. No longer constrained by the restrictions of traditional television networks, Kelly took the reins and began producing content that was aligned with her interests and values. Her podcast, The Megyn Kelly Show, quickly gained a dedicated following due to Kelly's candid and often controversial takes on politics, pop culture, and personal experiences. She embraced her newfound freedom and began discussing topics that mattered most to her, providing her audience with an unfiltered perspective on the world. Kelly's candid interview style attracted listeners, and in 2021, she expanded her reach further by signing a deal with SiriusXM, where her podcast began airing on the Triumph channel. This move marked a significant expansion of her platform, and the addition of a video option allowed fans to connect with her in a more personal way, seeing her live as she discussed the topics that mattered most. In 2023, Kelly surprised everyone by announcing her acting debut in the animated comedy series Mr. Burham. This unexpected move was yet another testament to her willingness to explore new opportunities and reinvent herself. From her days as a lawyer to her meteoric rise in television journalism, and now as a media entrepreneur and even an actor, Kelly continues to prove that she is more than just a news anchor. She has become a cultural force, using her platform to challenge conventional wisdom and inspire discussions about politics, social issues, and the state of the media. Her evolution, from Fox News star to independent voice, is a testament to her resilience and ability to adapt to the changing landscape of both media and society. Megyn Kelly's journey through the media world is a testament to her resilience, adaptability, and ability to captivate audiences with her sharp insights. From her early days in law to her rise as a prominent media figure, Kelly has consistently pushed the boundaries of what it means to be both a journalist and a cultural icon. Her career has been marked by high-profile moments, controversial stances, and a relentless pursuit of truth, which has kept her in the public eye for years. Despite the controversies, Kelly's ability to spark debate and generate conversations has solidified her place in the media landscape. In December 2023, Kelly returned to her political roots by co-hosting a Republican primary debate on News Nation, reminding everyone that she is still an influential force in political journalism. This moment was a clear statement that Kelly remains a key figure in shaping political discourse in America. Her experience as a journalist, combined with her deep understanding of political dynamics, made her the perfect choice to moderate such a significant event. The debate was a timely reminder that despite the ups and downs of her career, Kelly's influence on political journalism remained substantial. Her return to this platform allowed her to reassert herself as a credible voice in a media landscape that has changed considerably over the years. Megyn Kelly's fame has not been limited to just the political realm. As her career progressed, she gained recognition for her work in social issues, and this extended beyond traditional news reporting. In 2009, Kelly was honored with an award from Child Help for her work in bringing attention to the issue of child abuse. This recognition highlighted her ability to leverage her platform for advocacy and social change, demonstrating that her influence went beyond reporting on political matters. Her commitment to social issues continued with other accolades, including the Alumni Achievement Award from Albany Law School in 2010, recognizing her outstanding professional journey. These early awards set the stage for the widespread recognition that would follow. In 2014, Kelly's influence was officially acknowledged on a global scale when Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world. This prestigious honor not only underscored her success as a journalist, but also cemented her place as a leading voice in American media. She was recognized alongside world leaders, innovators, and thinkers, further solidifying her impact on the national and international stage. In 2015, her hometown of Bethlehem, New York, inducted her into the Hall of Fame at Bethlehem Central High School, marking a personal milestone in her rise from a local student to a nationally recognized star. This recognition was symbolic of her journey, one that had taken her from a small town to the global stage. Beyond her work as a journalist, Megyn Kelly became a pop culture figure in her own right. Late-night comedians frequently impersonated her, and her name appeared in TV shows and movies. One of the most significant moments in her pop culture legacy came in 2019 with the release of Bombshell, a film that focused on the scandal at Fox News, where Kelly had been a central figure. Although she wasn't directly involved in the making of the film, her character was portrayed by actress Charlize Theron, who received an Academy Award nomination for her performance. Bombshell reignited public interest in Kelly's time at Fox News, sparking debates about her role in the network's controversies. While some viewers saw her as a brave figure who confronted powerful men, others viewed her as a controversial personality with a complicated past. The film presented a nuanced view of Kelly's character, offering a platform for the public to reevaluate her role in shaping the narrative of the Fox News scandal. This film not only brought Kelly's story to a wider audience, but also reignited discussions about her influence and legacy in American media. Before Kelly became a household name in journalism, she began her career in the legal world. After completing her law degree, she entered corporate law, where she quickly gained recognition for her legal expertise. Her first job was at Bickle and Brewer LLP in Chicago, where she worked in a high-pressure environment, handling legal documents and complex negotiations. In 1996, Kelly co-wrote an article for Litigation, the American Bar Association's premier journal, showcasing her understanding of complex legal issues. This early success was a testament to her sharp intellect and ability to communicate complex ideas clearly. She later moved to Jones Day, one of the largest law firms in the world, where she spent 9 years handling significant consumer privacy and data protection cases for major clients, including Experian, a credit reporting company. Despite her achievements in the legal field, Kelly began to feel that something was missing. The long hours and stressful environment led her to reevaluate her career, prompting a bold decision to switch paths. In 2003, Kelly made the daring move to journalism, relocating to Washington, D.C., and joining WJZ, a local ABC station. Her legal background gave her a unique perspective on stories involving law and politics, and she quickly made a name for herself. Her coverage of Supreme Court confirmation hearings demonstrated her ability to explain complex legal topics to a wide audience, while her on-camera presence grew steadily. As her career progressed, Kelly's natural talent for explaining legal and political issues gained the attention of industry leaders. CNN's president, Jonathan Klein, later admitted to regretting not hiring her when she first entered the journalism world, recognizing her as a unique and highly talented voice in the media landscape. Kelly's shift from law to journalism was not just a career change. It marked the beginning of a transformation. She became a trusted figure who tackled significant issues on television, drawing millions of viewers to her broadcasts. Her ability to explain complex issues with clarity, combined with her strong presence, made her a standout figure in the media world. Throughout her career, Kelly has remained a figure of intrigue, one whose journey continues to captivate the public. From her rise as a media superstar to her ongoing reinvention, Kelly's story is one of resilience, reinvention, and unwavering determination. As she continues to navigate the challenges of the media world, her legacy is still being written. In 2020, Kelly launched her own media company, Devil May Care Media, and introduced the Megyn Kelly Show podcast. This new venture allowed her to take control of her own career, free from the constraints of traditional media networks. The podcast's success was evident as it quickly gained traction, with Kelly's candid interviews and strong opinions resonating with a growing audience. Her deal with SiriusXM in 2021 allowed her to reach an even wider audience, as her show aired on the network's Triumph channel. This deal also included a video option, allowing fans to see Kelly as she engaged with her guests. In 2023, Kelly surprised her audience once again by making her acting debut in Mr. Burham, an animated comedy series. This unexpected foray into acting demonstrated her willingness to explore new avenues and continue reinventing herself. Megyn Kelly's story is far from over, and her continued evolution as a journalist, entrepreneur, and cultural figure shows that she remains a force to be reckoned with. As she continues to shape the media landscape, her legacy will undoubtedly be one of influence, controversy, and reinvention.